The concho bell will be ringing shortly to announce the beginning of the service. So please quiet your minds and body and enjoy the day. It'll be a wonderful day today. Sorry about that. Forgot about my clicker. So, good morning, family and friends. Welcome to the Big Island Buddhist Federation Hanamatsuri service. My name is Ivan Nakano, and I am your MC for the service. Hanamatsuri commemorates the birth of Shakyamuni Buddha, who's the founder of Buddhism. Although the Buddha's birthday is on April 8th, the Big Island Buddhist Federation celebrates Buddha's birthday on the first Sunday of April every year. We have cameras showing the temple altar and the ministers. Please switch to gallery view and make sure your microphone is muted. At this time, I'd like to call upon Mr. Ed Hara, President of the Big Island Buddhist Federation, for his message.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our Hanamatsuri service. And it's a beautiful Hilo day. And first of all, I'd like to thank all the people involved in putting this program on. All the ministers, and especially Christina Gervais, who's doing this Zoom presentation. And also to Jane Ida and the Spiritual Affairs Committee from the Hilo Hongwanji, and also to Dr. Meyer for her presentation today. Looking forward to her inspirational talk. And again, welcome everybody to Hanamatsuri. Happy Buddha Day. And don't forget, on April 8th, when you wake up, put your hands together in Gasho and tell Buddha happy birthday. Okay, aloha, bye-bye.
Thank you, Ed. At this time, we'll have Reverend Daido Baba, Hilo Hongwanji, will now read the Hanamatsuri aspiration.
Today, we, the Big Island Buddhist Federation, gather to celebrate the birthday of Shakyamuni Buddha, the founder of Buddhism. We observe this 2021 BIBF Hanamatsuri service by beautifully decorating the Hanamido, the Buddha's pavilion, and pouring sweet tea on the baby Buddha's statue. Let us pause for a moment to pay homage to Shakyamuni Buddha and show our appreciation for the wonderful teachings he shared with us. Shakyamuni Buddha was born around 2,600 years ago and shared his enlightenment with us. Although many years have passed, the teachings continue to guide us to live a better life. Because of our human nature, we create our own suffering and complain about it to others. In this challenging time, we have to focus more on what we do and reflect on the impact of our behavior. We are all connected and affect each other in good and bad ways. Buddhist teachings are our guiding light, which illuminates our way of living and enrich our daily life. Let's continue to live with the teachings of Buddhism every day and share it with our Dharma friends. May we all realize the meaning and purpose of the Buddha's appearance in this world so that we may understand and believe in his teaching. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu.
Thank you, Reverend Baba. Now let's chant the Vandana Ti-Sarana, which will be led by Reverend Shinsho Hata of Taishoji Soto Mission. You will find the words on your screen. Thank you, Reverend Hata. At this time, we'll have sutra chanting. Reverend Daido Baba, Hilo Hongwanji, will now chant the sutra Junirai, which means 12 homages. Junirai was written by Nagarjuna, who is known as the father of Mahayana philosophy. In Junirai, the phrase Koga Chorai Mida Son, to mean I prostrate myself to the ground and worship Amida Buddha, the Sacred One, is repeated 10 times. The expression of dedication reminds us of our aspirations for the enlightenment in Buddha's Pure Land. Please sit nicely as you are sitting at the Hilo Betsuin main temple and chant it together with the ministers.
Keshu tenin shokugyo Amida sen ryozoku son 在非未明安楽国無量武士周囲年本直心上如戦のシャマタ行如造部両目上脈小蓮華古賀将来弥陀尊面前炎上如満月以降有如千日月小如天空くしら古賀将来弥陀尊観音頂戴観知宇宙修十名相法将言のぶくげどまけまん古賀将来弥陀尊無微無垢交渉上修徳経血尿国調査利益徳自在古賀将来弥陀尊実法名門菩薩衆無量小魔上三段一生修上願力寺古賀将来弥陀尊本体保険知所家前言症状名大座おひざ上如戦の古賀将来弥陀尊実法将来小仏師変幻人図師安楽戦言尊厳職業古賀将来弥陀尊小無常無我と薬尿水月伝養老一種説法無明寺古賀将来弥陀尊依存仏説無悪名薬無如に悪道不主任死心拒否尊古賀将来弥陀尊依存無量法勉強無少種悪知識往生不退死菩提古賀将来弥陀尊我説非尊功徳寺修善無変如海水小逆前言小上者衛生主上小非国ナマンダブ Namandabu. Shikudoku. Yodo sei sai. Sohon Bodaishi.
At this time, we'll have the offering of flowers, incense, and pouring of sweet tea for the Buddha statue by the Big Island Buddhist Federation temple representatives. Representing Big Island Buddhist Federation, President Ed Hara. Representing Higashi Hongwanji Mission, David Kohara. Hilo Meishoin, Pat Matsuo. Paipaiko Hooganji, Alvin Yoshimoto. Puna Hongwanji, Clifford Furukado. Taishoji Soto Mission, Derek Izumo. Honomu Henjoji Charlene Yamamoto. Hompa Hongwanji, Hilo Betsuin, Bert Tsuchiya. At this time, we have a special musical presentation. BJ Soriano will share her beautiful song entitled Hanamatsuri, the Rose.
Maashiro na yukimichi ni haru kaze kaoru. Watashi wa natsukashii ano machi wo omoidasu. Kanaetai ume mo ata kawaritai jibu wa moita ima wa tada natsukashi ano hito wo omoidasu. Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed. Some say love, it is a razor that leaves your soul to bleed. Some say love, it is a hunger, an endless aching need. I say love, it is a flower, and you, its only seed. Hanawa, hanawa, na hanawa saku, itsuka umareru kimi ni. Hanawa, hanawa, hanawa saku, watashi wa nani wo no moshita daro. It's the heart afraid of breaking that never learns to dance. It's the dream afraid of waking that never takes the chance. Oh, just remember, in the winter, far beneath the bitter snows, lies the seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the rose. Hanawa, hanawa, hanawa saku, itsuka umereru kimi ni. Hanawa, hanawa, hanawa saku, watashi wa nani wo nokoshita daro. Just remember, in the winter, far beneath the bitter snows, oh, lies the seed that with the sun's love in the spring becomes the rose.
Whew. Thank you, BJ, for chicken skin music presentation. Now it's my privilege to introduce our special guest speaker today, Dr. Manu Aluli Meyer. Dr. Aluli Meyer is the fifth daughter of Emma Aluli and Harry Meyer, who grew up on the sands of Mokapu and Kailua Beach on the island of Oahu, along the rainy shoreline of Hilo Paliku. She works in the field of indigenous philosophy and its role in worldwide awakening. Dr. Aluli Meyer obtained her doctorate in philosophy of education from Harvard and has taught at University of Hawaii at Hilo, Te Wananga o Aotearoa, and the University of Hawaii West Oahu. She has been nourished by the Dharma for 40 plus years. The topic of her message is awakening intelligent in these times. So now please join me in welcoming Dr. Aluli Meyer. Dr. Meyer.
Ulua e kevelina ake aloha. Ulua e kevelina ake aloha. Ulua e kevelina ake aloha. Happy Hanamatsuri, everyone. Happy Buddha's Day. What a blessing. I want to first say, BJ, that was amazing. That was amazing. I'm still in the glow of that rose coming up after the snow, and it was so beautiful. It was how you sang it. So mahalo nui no ko, excellence. Yeah. Oh, I'm just gonna, my glasses are gonna fog. It's a special day today. Jane, thank you for this kind invitation. Thank you so much. I miss Hilo. And seeing all those anthuriums and those obakes, ooh, that was filled my heart, everyone. Congratulations on a beautiful, loving ceremony. It's very lovely to see our beautiful Hilo and all of us gathering to celebrate the Buddha's birthday. What a blessing. I'd like to also say aloha to you, Julie and David, and my friends, Kapua. What a blessing to see so many beloveds on this day. It's a special day. I've got two things I want to go over today, because it's a ho'ailona. For Hawaiians, ho'ailona they are signs. They're signs we have to pay attention to, because what the Buddha continues to teach me is that we are awake. We just think we're not. And that thinking is a bit of see my glasses? I need new glasses. But our thinking makes us feel that we're not awake. And that is why I believe the Buddha created the idea of paticca samuppada, and that is dependent co-arising. So let me go into that. And because I grew up as a Catholic, I always wanted to understand other ways of understanding this idea of simultaneity. The Christ said it, and as you sow, so shall you reap. The Buddha said it the same. She said the same thing differently, and that is dependent co-arising. It's the biggest idea that I have absolutely linked to my own culture of Hawaiian, and that is aloha aku, aloha mai. Kokua aku, kokua mai. Ike aku, ike mai. We actually, we simultaneously, we develop collectively together. We don't do it by ourselves. And here I think is what paticca samuppada means, the original saying of dependent co-arising. It means mutual causal reality happens mutually. Okay, so this is the time, I believe, that Hawaii will be pivotal in saving the world, because we are so different in Hawaii. We are so different that our differences actually ends up being our strengths. And the more different we are, the more exciting it gets in a room. But because the Buddha helps us in our thinking, because I believe the Buddha, I mean, just the word Buddha, his name was not Buddha. His name was Siddhartha Gautama. His awakened state was of awakened intelligence, Buddha, awakened knowledge, awakened intelligence. Same thing with other world spiritual leaders. Same thing. They started and then they awoke. So here is the promise for us as we continue to honor our beloved energy that is deeply our own three treasures. We are the Buddha. We are the Sangha. We are the Dharma. This is the simultaneity of what Paticca has taught me, that we mutually emerge together. So as you sow, so shall you reap. Aloha aku, aloha mai. Love is about loving. So this is when all nouns will turn to verbs, because just like our Reverend said in the beginning, we are all interconnected, and our thinking makes it so. So here is my Hanamatsuri message. I was driving to Long's Drugs the other day, and as we all do, and Long's Drugs, and in Hilo, I moved, and not in Hilo, in Kapolei, I moved from beloved Hilo with my beloved rains, the Ka'ua Kanilehua, and I moved to the Ainavela, the hotlands of Eva, where the evolution is going to happen. Get it? Evolution? Okay. So I'm going to make a sticker. So if you guys make that sticker, you got to send it to me, because in these hot lands, in this place of heat, the beautiful, beautiful heat, I have learned to love it. You want to park by the opening of the door, believe me. So here I was going through Longs, and then there was a parking spot that wasn't a handicap. It was right at the door, and I was like, yay, I get to park there. But the car in front of me parked in front of there, and I drove by, and I honestly felt, this is what I honestly felt, because I saw an auntie Kupuna walk out the door, and I thought, oh, I'm so happy she got that spot. You know what I mean? I really was. And then I parked, I don't know, a quarter mile away, and I was walking in, I was sweating, you know what I mean? And I was sweating like a pig, and I was thinking, oh, yay, I'm losing some weight here, you know what I mean? And I was happy about that. And then it came to me, that's what the Buddha meant by equanimity. That is what clarity, the Dharma, has for me when it's that challenging. You go into the freedom of mutual emergence and Paticca and you learn equanimity. Equanimity is, no matter what happens, there's solid joy in our hearts. No matter what happens, I can have one flat tire on the side of the road, and all of a sudden somebody helps me that I've known for the rest of my life. You understand? This is the Dharma for us, for me to honor, to be lifted and affirmed, because when you give, the gift is in the giving. Kokua aku, kokua mai. Aloha aku, aloha mai. That is my kupuna's wisdom. The same, differently. You got to put same and different in the same language, in the same sentence. And that's the wholeness of what the Buddha teaches us by teaching us about the middle way. Because our suffering is about unawareness. Ta-da! I love that. I love finding the idea that suffering is caused by our unawareness. That is what dukkha means, sukha means to me. And that is an important discipline to remind ourselves when we honor the birthing of our beloved teacher, the Buddha. And I really want to leave you with this idea that equanimity is a discipline. It's a discipline, it's a spiritual discipline. And a discipline not practiced under fire has no value. So practice it under fire, everybody. Be the Buddha you wish to see in the world. Be that transformative, energetic field of love. That's why I loved your singing, BJ. It was transformative, because whether you sing it in any language, there is compassion, and then there's wisdom. There's love, and then there's truth. They both operate in a simultaneous dance that the Buddha has inspired in me to be my authentic self, to transform my sense of feeling less than or more than. Equanimity teaches me, and the middle path teaches me that we are all the same differently. You got that? That's the equanimity of the world. And as we work to honor, as we enjoy each other's company today, as you go into your family life, please remember that when there's conflict, just think of the Buddha. Think of the message of equanimity, of paticca samuppada, of dependent co-arising, of mutual causal relationality, because ulua e kevalina a kealoha. Loving is the practice of an awake mind. It's not the practice of a dull mind. It's not the practice of a lazy mind. It's the practice of an awake mind. And that's what the Buddha is to me. And that's what the Buddha is to the world. And we honor him on the same day that the Christ was awakened too. I love that. That's a whole Ilona to me. So we have to be aware that we are in a larger collective that allows for difference, and that we can actually connect to this difference with our own beauty. And that is, we are all the same differently. So I'd like to finish with all of us chanting Ulua e Kevalina a Kealoha. I'm going to put it down right here again so you can see it on the screen. And Ulua e Kevalina a Kealoha. Loving is the practice of an awake mind. And we're going to sing it now. Let's do it 5 times. All right. So my hila hila, no shame. Chanting is, I used to think chanting was only for you folks, Kapua, for you hula pele people. But actually, chanting, as we know, as Buddhists, is for everyone. So let us chant this Hawaiian saying that simply means what the Buddha believes, that loving occurs when you awaken. So blessings to you, e Buddha. Mahalo nui no ko ike kupayanaha. Blessings to your birth. Blessings to the life you've inspired, and the thinking and the being that you have inspired in all of us. Happy Matsuri Hanamatsuri Day. 5 times. So listen, and then we'll repeat after me. Ulua e kevelina a ke aloha. 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 Ulua e kevelina a ke aloha.
Dr. Meyer, thank you very much for your most wonderful Hanamatsuri words of wisdom. Aloha. Thank you. At this time, we have Reverend Baba leading us in the Gatha Happy Buddha Day, accompanied by Mrs. Karen Maedo, and you will find the words on your screen.
fragrant flowers bring joy everywhere. Happy Buddha Day. On baby Buddha's birthday, let us pour sweet tea. Sakura chira chira, sakura chira chira, Hanamatsuri. Birds joy our chorus, warbling their sweet melodies. Happy Buddha Day. This baby Buddha's birthday is one wondrous joy. Sakura chira chira, sakura chira chira, Hanamatsuri. We hear the bells sound, ringing up everywhere. Happy Buddha Day. On baby Buddha's birthday, happy children sing. Sakura chira chira, sakura chira chira, Hanamatsuri. Namandamas, namandamas, namandamas.
Now let's read the Golden Chain of Love found on the screen, and you can join in and follow with me. So, I am a link in Amida Buddha's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I must keep my link bright and strong. I will try to be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I will try to think pure and beautiful thoughts, to say pure and beautiful words, and to do pure and beautiful deeds, knowing that what I do now depends not only on my happiness or unhappiness, but also that of others. May every link in Amida Buddha's golden chain of love be bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Now we'll have Reverend Kazuya Miyoshi from Higashi Hongwanji to give us the closing meditation.
As it is a Hanamatsuri Zoom service today, I think a lot of people are listening to it. If you may be someone who uses Zoom for the first time, then the others might also participate in this Buddhism service as their very first time. We are glad that you participated. Thailand is one of the countries where Buddhism is popular. In Thailand, where 80% of the people are Buddhists, Theravada Buddhism is widespread, and Buddhist teachings are rooted in people's lives. It seems that a better afterlife awaits when virtue or merit accumulates by doing good things. It is expressed by the word kamubung in Thai. It means philanthropy when Googled. That's why in Thailand, I hear that there is the tambung culture of alms giving to the people on their birthdays. Some of them organize their own birthday parties and pay for it all. Actually, I had my birthday party last month. In my country, Japan, and also the United States, I often get celebrations and presents on my birthday. So I was surprised when I heard that. By the way, this Hanamatsuri is for celebrating the birth of Shakyamuni Buddha. It means a kind of a birthday party. I'm sure Shakyamuni is giving us a wonderful opportunity, a present with his birthday. With this chance, we can experience Buddhist teachings. Next year, I would like to have delicious sweet tea with you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mahalo nui loa ia oe. No.
Thank you, Reverend Miyoshi. Just get my hearing back on here. Thank you, everybody, for participating in today's program. We've basically come to the end of the program. Just a few acknowledgements. Thank you, Dr. Meyer, for sharing your message. Thank you to all the Big Island Buddhist Federation ministers and representatives for your participation. Mrs. Karen Maeda for playing the piano. Justin Imamura for ringing the kancho. The Hilo Betsuin Buddhist Women's Association, the Hata group for the beautiful flower arrangements on the altar. Christina Gervais for setting all of our Zoom things up here at for the temple service. The Junior YBA for the Hanamido, and the Board of Spiritual Affairs for this service for today. You are all invited to participate in the ritual pouring of sweet tea over baby Buddha. It represents the sweet rain that fell when Shakyamuni Buddha was born. Let's celebrate Shakyamuni's birthday by pouring amacha over baby Buddha at Sangha Hall entrance between 10:30 and 11:30. Yeah. So how was today's Zoom service? Some of you might have attended the online service for the first time. Even though we cannot gather together as usual, it is good to have this online service using Zoom. Celebrate Shakyamuni Buddha's birthday together. Let's continue to live with the guidance of Buddha's wisdom and compassion. Before we close today's service with reciting the Nembutsu, please unmute your mic that we can hear everyone's Nembutsu in harmony. So let us all recite the Nembutsu. Namu Amida Butsu. Namu Amida Butsu. Namu Amida Butsu. Have a wonderful day, and please take care. Aloha. Thank you again, Dr. Meyer. Thank you.
Aloha. Mahalo.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.